Here is the home inspection contingency. We're going to perform a home inspection within 7 days. If for any reason the utilities are not in service, we get a 7-day extension. We then, after we have delivered to the seller a copy of the report and an addendum requesting repairs, or a copy of the report and a notice voiding the contract. If we deliver the request for repairs, we then enter a negotiation period of 5 days where we can go back and forth as many times as necessary to agree on what the sellers will fix, what they won't fix, and what they may offer you some financial compensation for. If after the negotiation period we cannot agree on what repairs will be made, then we enter the buyer's election period, where you have the option to take the home in its current condition or void the contract. Typically what will happen is, if we're getting to the end of this negotiation period without agreement, we'll just extend the negotiation period. Okay. There's also an option here, which is a home inspection with option to void only, which means that you cannot request repairs of the sellers. Initial here. That option has the same deadline agreement, so typically we would do that within 7 days. Here's for radon testing. Do you know what radon is? I have a great video on radon, which I'll be happy to share with you. We're going to do a radon inspection within 9 days. We do 9 days rather than the 7 days for the home inspection because the test takes 48 hours and we don't want to run out of time. If the utilities are not in service, we get to extend for 7 days. If for any reason the test has been tampered with, either intentionally or unintentionally, we get another 7 days to redo the test at the seller's cost. Initial there, please. So same thing here, we enter into a 5-day negotiation, or if the level is above the EPA's recommended level for remediation, we enter into a 5-day negotiation period. Typically buyers will, sellers will pay for a radon mitigation system to be installed at a cost of roughly $850. Because if they do not and we void this contract, then they have a material defect which they must then disclose to the next potential buyers. Again, if we can't agree on who's going to pay for the mitigation system, we enter a 3-day buyer's election period where you can choose to either take the home in the current condition or void. Okay, sign there, please. Thank you.